Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's a girl UG. So in today's video, I'll be talking about something that has really been going on. Of recent, many Black Americans are coming back to their home country, and most of them are coming back to like, where am I going to settle down in Africa? Most of them are really confused on which African country to settle down. There are many Black Americans that have come back to settle down in Ghana, settle down in Togo, and so many other African countries. But today, some of them are thinking of going back to Kenya to settle down, like Kenya, Nairobi. And this is the reason why most of them are going back to settle down in Kenya. Number one reason most of these Black Americans are going to Kenya to settle, because Kenyans are welcoming. Despite it doesn't really matter wherever you're coming from, either you're a Black American, either you are a white man. Kenyans do not discriminate. Instead, they welcome you with open hands. They don't really care about your race or wherever you're coming from. As long as you're coming to live in Kenya, you're welcome. They welcome you with open hands. They don't discriminate. They don't have that thought in them that, oh, you're a Black American, you're an American, so you don't have a right stay in our country. It's not like that in Kenya. Kenyans are very welcoming people. And the number two reason why I think most Black Americans are starting their life in Kenya is because of the weather. When you go to Nairobi today, Nairobi is a very cold city, and coming from a very cold country, most people in America, most times during the winter and summer, they have the summer and the winter, so the weather is so friendly to them. Coming into Kenya, they have the cold and the hot weather, so they tend to like travel down to Kenya because of the how friendly the weather is to them. Another thing again that I feel most Black Americans are traveling or starting their life again in Kenya is because of the economy. Kenyan economy is so balanced. Kenyan economy is so good that whenever you travel to Kenya, I heard Kenyan is not so expensive to live in, coming from the very western world, whereby you pay water bills. In fact, even the air you breathe in, you basically want to pay for the air you breathe in America. But coming to Kenya, you don't need to like start paying tax, paying all those things. You pay tax, but it's not as much as when you're coming from America. That's the reason why most Black Americans are coming into Kenya to start a life in Kenya. And another thing again, why those Black Americans are coming in, because most Black Americans are actually married to Kenyans. I've seen a lot of Black Americans being married to Kenyans, not only Kenyans, some other African countries like Ghana. I've seen people being married to people from Uganda, Black Americans, and most especially, I've seen so many Kenyans being married to these Black Americans over there in America. And most of those people want to like come back for their kids to learn this language, for them to feel at home, for them to know the culture, for them to know the way of life of the Kenyans. Those people, like, they want like, okay, let me take my children back home to know their culture. And once they are married to a Kenyan, it's 100% possibility of them going back to Kenya to relocate, because either their wife or their husbands are Kenyans. So the marriage tends to bring them together and bring them back home to Kenya to live and to learn the culture, to learn their food, and everything in general, to learn everything about people in Kenya. That is the reason why I think they want to start their life again in Kenya, because there are people in America today living in America and coming back to Africa to live, because they believe Africa is friendly and you wouldn't have to spend much. Like while you're in America, you spend a lot of money, you pay this tax, you pay that, you do that, and most people like want to come back to Africa to like develop their home country. And most Black Americans that I've seen, they fell in love with Africa in general. That's the reason why I've seen most people, most Black Americans today are relocating back to Kenya to start their life, to establish something. If you watch this video to this point and you've not hit the subscribe button, please smash the subscribe button for me. And please, if you're watching this video and you're not liking this video, please give this video a super thumbs up like this, and don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to drop your comments. If you're Black American and you've traveled back to your home country, you can drop your comment down here and tell me your experience in Kenya or any other African country as a whole. You can drop your comment down below in the comment section and tell me what you feel about being in Africa or relocating to Africa, or if you have If you have it in mind to relocate down to Africa, you can drop your comments down in the comment section and tell me the reason why you want to relocate back to Africa. Guys, I've come to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget once again to subscribe, like, and comment. See you guys in my next video. Bye.